All right, welcome to this tutorial on data using Power BI's Power Query. So, if you open your Power BI and you go to get data, it's an Excel file. So, I will click on Excel workbook, and this is the file I want to get data 5, and I'll open it. So, I'll give it time to load. It's a very small file, so it won't take time. So, this is the data. I'll check this box to preview the data, and I'll click on transform data. So it will take me to Power Query. So here on the Power Query, quickly let me expand the column so that I can see all the data there. I just want to look for one thing: consistency among the rows. That's what will enable me to clean the data easily. So I can see this is just a name that are combined with the address, with the age, and the gender all together, but I can see somehow some level of consistency from the left, from the right also. So I want to just use the split option from the transform column. So if I go to the split column, I want to split both the name. You can see it's consistent. I'll split the name, I'll split the gender. There's a consistency here: male, female, 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 female. So I'll split all of them. That's it on this tutorial. It's very simple, just to split the column. So go to split by delimiter. Everything about space, comma, from the list here you can see all of them: column, equal sign, semicolon. They are all called delimiter. So I'll use the space, and I can go from the left to right. So let me take from the left this time, the name from the left, and okay. And quickly, let me take from the right also. As I've already explained, I'm interested in this other section, so I'll click on this column and also split it by delimiter from the right this time, based on space, and I'll click on OK. And quickly I will delete this column. We don't need this column. The name, right click and say remove, and I want to expand and see everything again. So I'll still split this column by delimiter, the gender everywhere on that column. We don't need it. So split by delimiter, this time from the right, based on space, and okay. Yeah, so we don't need it. The gender, that's the gender here. So right click and remove. So again, I want to split based on the age and the age text. So I'll do that split 2 times very fast by delimiter, based on space, right mouse on this column, and okay. One more time again, split by delimiter, space, and right mouse, and okay. You can see we have the age and the age text all removed from this column. So I'll right click on this one and then remove. So I can okay, let's finish up before I rename all the columns. So I can see that it's left with the address. See, there's address here consistently, and the names are just first name and last name. So I can split based on the space delimiter from the left for the name by delimiter from the left space, and okay. It brings out the first name for me, and lastly I will remove the last name and the address. So I will split it twice again. So quickly, let's do that. I'll do that by delimiter, change it to space, and leftmost delimiter, and okay. And lastly again, let's do that again to remove the address by delimiter. Okay, I didn't click. I'll click, and by delimiter, select space, leftmost, okay, and that should remove the address. We don't need this address. Right click and say remove. So if you don't want this method, you can go to home and you say remove columns. Any of the methods would work. And right now, I will double click here and change it to first name. First name, enter, double click, last name, enter, and double click here also, address, enter. And for this one, double click, H, enter, and double click, gender, enter. So I think this is looking good now. We have the first name, the last name, the address, the age, and the gender. So one thing to look out for is that all the columns are 100% valid and the data type matches the original one here. The one we can see here, this is text, that's text, this is text, that's text. The same thing here. And for the age, it is number. You can see it's outlined to the right, while the text they are outlined to the left. And we can see all the steps which were followed here, and all the applied process. I can decide to even rename my data down to whatever I want. I can call it clean data, clean data, and hit enter. So I've changed the name to clean data, and this looking good. This looking good. I can easily export this data down and carry out whatever activities I want on this data. So that's it for this tutorial. If you want to take it back to Power BI, you click here and you say close and apply, and the data will load to Power BI. So while it's loading, that's the end of this tutorial, and I hope you enjoyed it.